Hello everyone, my name is Chief Lid Richie Reese and I am the esports caster for the British Army and AGC. And quite recently I was invited to host and cast for the Royal British Legion in the Charities Cup 2022, playing against Walking with the Wounded and Blesma. And this is just a short video on the interviews we conducted with the Royal British Legion boys. Hope you enjoy. Right, so ladies and gents, we were just waiting for Baz to get in with us now, and I think he's here. Baz, are you here, mate?
Hello.
There he is. Baz, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, mate. You?
Yeah, doing very well, mate. Doing very well. Big Shy's here with us as well. Little Shy, I should say. Anyway, but you know, so mate, Baz, we just obviously just bring you in, mate. Captain of the RBL team, mate, tonight. You know, so how are you feeling? How's the vibes going for tonight's games, mate?
Yeah, going pretty good, to be fair. We should hold our own. The training's been going well.
Yeah.
On the upcoming run up to this. Apart from I've been away for the last 3 days, so I ain't been playing much, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, so but
here's the excuses.
A few good games around, and
yeah,
I started it in towards the end.
Oh, perfect, mate. Perfect.
That's
so
what you want, mate.
yeah, Baz, obviously being one of the AGC players as well, mate. And then helping out and assisting, you know, playing for the RBL as well, mate. How did you start getting into that then, mate?
It was in Modern Warfare. When Shiloh was doing a lot of the charity stuff, Punisher actually invited me into a RBL 8's lobby once.
Okay.
And then ever since then, I've kind of just played with them. They enjoyed my ninja diffusers on the old.
Yes, mate.
Is it Piccadilly?
Yeah, we all love the good old.
We all love them, mate. Yeah.
Where we used to pop the smoke and go defuse a bomb, and we didn't have a clue what was going on. So yeah, it was kind of ever since then that I been jumping in with the RBL lads. And the Blesma and the Walking Wounded lads.
Yeah.
Really, it's kind of like one big community, but for this event, we've kind of like split into our 3 separate entities.
Yeah. Oh, perfect, mate. And representing the RBL as well. How was that for you, mate? You know, I suppose it's a massive sense of achievement and you know, a privilege, really, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was kind of by default, really, because I was meant to play last year, but they didn't select me. So it was kind of a
honest.
You can be captain next year. You can be captain next year. So I thought, you know what, let's go for it.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, that's brilliant, mate. Shy, you've got any other questions, mate?
No, to be fair, as you said, as Baz alluded to previously, like I was doing a lot of charity work before, and it's a lot of graft. So for him to be doing this, I was again in his own time and all the guys playing tonight, for them to be doing this, you should be proud of yourselves, because it's a lot of time that you sacrifice, and you have to learn how people play, and how to adapt with one another, and yeah, it's something to be proud of. There's a lot of graft, as I said, but yeah, you get that warm fuzzy feeling at the end, so you should be proud of yourself, Baz.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes,
so we got about, I'm assuming we got another about 10 minutes to go, Baz, until you get into the first game, mate. I'm gonna ask you, mate, because you know, how do you think this first game's gonna go, mate?
Well, we scrimmed them last week, and
no spoilers.
it got a bit, let's just say,
Choppy.
AGC A versus AGC B sort of vibes.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It should. I think they have been improving.
Okay, then.
Yeah. They have been working hard, the Walking Wounded lads.
Oh, fantastic.
So it should be a good game, to be fair.
Here's a random question that you're probably not expecting.
Well, I haven't been warned off any of these questions, so I ain't got a clue what you're going to be asking me.
Well, this was really random, mate, so wait out, mate.
The Chief was like, oh yeah, Shallow, I've already warned them off. You ain't told me the script. Anyway, obviously we all love a good victory, but how do you guys handle loss when it comes to losing the games? Where, you know, because it does mean a lot to people to win. So how do you guys handle the loss? Do you take not back, learn from it, or does it sometimes hit too hard?
I don't really know, to be honest, because we don't lose very often.
Oh, I love it. Love that confidence. I love it.
Love it.
Yeah. Well, the RBL last year kind of ran away with it as well.
Yeah, they did do really well last year, didn't they? Remember? Yeah.
Tournament. So.
What's the team we got tonight for the RBL?
So we have Grandad.
Oh, okay.
Gun Bunny.
He's improved a lot.
Yep. Gun Bunny, Spoontastic, and the Loose Moose, and our 6th player is Oz. So Electro AGM, but he's not online tonight, so it's just the 5 of us.
Okay.
So I've played with
Rotating
all of
through.
them before in the past, and I'd have to say that your most improved has to be Grandad. Obviously,
yeah, definitely.
We played with him back in the previous CODs, and yeah, that shows the dedication.
He's just sort of good team captain over him. He's teaching him everything he needs to know.
Well, who was the previous team captain? Because we need to thank them.
It was me. What are you about? Me, I taught him everything he knows.
Oh, wow.
You
Cool.
watch, you go drop a donut now.
Yeah,
don't know. Well, we were saying, but
There is a reason why Grandad is sitting out of S&D.
Yeah,
right, okay.
We've pre-planned this already.
Well,
now, have you heard what happens if you get finished, Baz?
About the shot glass.
Yes, I hope you're aware. So
Yes.
the shot glass will be required if you do get finished.
I'm going to stand in the corner and let the team go do the work, and I'm just going to make sure I don't get finished.
just to make sure you don't get executed. Love
the thing
it.
is, if you get finished and I get that shot glass, that'll be like my end of the day tipple. Do you know where you just need that little drink just to and I'll be like, nah, that's the finisher for Baz. Yum, yum, yum. So guys,
awesome.
Get him.
Right, Baz, we'll leave you. You got about 5 minutes now, I suppose, to get the last team talk in, as I could say, mate. I'll leave you go, mate. Thank you much for joining for this, mate, for having a quick chat with us. And
cheers for casting over it.
No problem, mate.
Short notice on it, but...
Nah, there's never short notice, mate. We got this nipped in 5 minutes, mate.
Short notice. I gave him 5 minutes last night to help me set up a stream. And I've kept him for 2 hours.
That was mental. That was good. That was good crack. But no, Baz, good luck to you, mate. Good luck to the boys, mate. And we shall probably speak to you again soon, mate.
Right, thank you.
Have a good one, buddy. Take care now.
Good luck, mate.
Hoping we're going to get Gun Bunny in, one of the players for RBL, to have a quick chat with them to see how they felt that game went from the team itself as well. So we'll just I'll just get confirmation that Gun Bunny is in with us first. Are you there, buddy?
Hello, I'm here.
Hello, mate. How are you? You right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair one, mate. Mate, so it's a loss, mate. But I mean, how do you feel now? How are all the guys feeling at the moment?
Not too good, but you know, we learn from it, and then we'll just move forward with that as well.
Yeah. No, fantastic, mate. I mean, taking that first game of Hardpoint, mate, which was an absolute brilliant win, and then that Search and Destroy, mate, it was a different game altogether, wasn't it? And then that Control game was amazing, though, from both teams.
Yeah, definitely. It was good. Some good games, good players, and then obviously on the Hardpoint as well, quick rotations. So it was all good.
Yeah. No, it's like I said, it's like you said, you're enjoying yourself. That's the main thing, at least. Apart from the loss, but you're still enjoying yourself anyway. So, mate, obviously representing the RBL, mate. How did you get into esports and gaming with RBL in the first place?
Yeah, so the first place, it was when the Legion games got set up. I was with Beza Bing and Jack Top. We all got invited to go and do a big stream, and then as it went on, the Warzone and the Modern Warfare that came into it, obviously Modern Warfare 2. And obviously the Modern Warfare now, getting into it, and Piccadilly and stuff like that, and it's just taken off from there, really.
Oh, yeah, I think Shai obviously saying about Piccadilly, when you mentioned that, everyone's like, yes, Piccadilly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, mate, and, you know, obviously representing now RBL, you've been doing it now for quite some time when the Legion Games formed and all that. You know, so for you, mate, what's it been like, you know, with the esports side of it as well, how that's helped with everything, I suppose?
Brilliant, because it brings so many like veterans and armed service personnel together, and it's a really good sort of just focal point for everyone to get together and play games.
Yeah. Oh no, totally agree, mate. Shai, you've got any questions for Gun Bunny, mate?
Well, I'll start with a quick statement before the question. But I wouldn't be hard on you, as you said, as you came into this chat. Yeah, we're not feeling great. I wouldn't be hard on yourselves on that one. So obviously, not much I can say about that S&D.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Chief Lid will agree with me on that Control. It was very close. What we thought you'd go to a 2-2, but that free-piece from Rob Shep obviously clenched it for them. But altogether, both teams played very well. And the trades, obviously, when you watch over this, you'll be like, oh, flipping it, there was trades literally, because you don't realise it when you're playing. But literally, the trades went non-stop, weren't they, Rich?
Yeah, oh, it was massive. Yeah, it was huge. Yeah,
it was manic, and that shows that you guys are playing as a team. So, yeah, as he said, congratulations for the hard point. The S&D, obviously, I can't say much on that. That Walking with the Wounded literally just ran away with that. Again, nothing against your team, and it was you were unlucky, I believe, in the control. But it's your standard COD timings, and Walking with the Wounded did come away with the win. But you never know, next time you might get it. So I'd say keep your head up with that one. So how will you guys now, obviously Baz is your captain, how will you guys now prepare for the next?
So we'll go back, we'll have a look at what obviously we can improve on, we'll watch back on the game, and I think it's just a case of just running through again and again comms and certain maps until we get back to the level again.
Okay. Oh, again, I wouldn't say that you were down a level. I would just say you were unlucky. So I wouldn't put yourselves down like that. You were just unlucky tonight. Okay. Yeah. The S&D, no offense, the S&D I'd say have a look at as a team. But the control, don't beat yourself up on that one. Have a look back on the stream. There was some points that you guys were doing, but I was picking up on for the possibility for you to literally you can spawn trap them and it's horrible. But it's stuff like that. It's literal work on points. Baz used to make us watch videos all the time, didn't he, Rich?
Yeah, constantly, mate. Yeah, especially Modern Warfare. Yeah.
But the amount of times like we progress now as a team, the amount of times we'd lose, and we just come back and we have got stronger. And you guys will do the same. You've got some great players on your team. I've played with a lot of them, so I know the capability you guys have.
Yeah. So I've played though for myself.
Sorry?
That's probably the worst I've played for myself.
But you came out with some good plays, and so did the rest of your team, and that's what you need to take away from it.
Yeah.
The main thing is the trades. You were playing as a team because you were making those trades. If you're not playing as a team and people are running off doing their own thing, those trades are impossible to make.
Yeah.
But it's literally back and forth. You're playing as a team, and that's what you want to see. And then it's just a case of polishing off the edges. But again, just unlucky tonight, in my opinion. So just move forward, and you guys will hopefully smash out the next games. Are you playing again tonight?
Not playing tonight.
Is that you for tonight now, mate? Is it?
Tonight, I think.
Oh, okay. Was that cutting out a bit then? Hello? Yeah, are you there, mate?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I think that's me for tonight. I'll have to double check with the lads, but yeah.
Okay, so well, a fantastic game tonight, mate. Well done to you, mate. Like I said, unlucky about the result, but I won't take out the heart. You still got the, we got the, as I say, I'll just refer back to my notes. Remember, so we got the Blesma hosting on 9th of July, mate, and then obviously the Walking with the Wounded hosting on 23rd. So you still got loads of time to get those games wrapped up, mate.
Definitely. Big thank you to you guys as well, and thanks for Bezabing for organising it all as well.
No, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, exactly. Guys. Yeah, we just love it.
It's literally an honour to be in this. I've got one more question before you go. So, as you stated that obviously you guys are a community now, and obviously we all know. Well, we know, but the outside people may not know how welcoming this can actually be, and the lack of judgment. Because there is a lot of veterans and stuff out there that are a bit like, well, I don't. Because we all know what squaddies can be like. We can be horrible people to each other. We're nice, but we're not nice to each other.
Nice, yeah.
we have that banter level. We are lovely guys. But as a community, when you did start, I know it's been a while, and to this day, how do you feel? Is it an open area where you can be yourself? If you've got an issue, you've got that little bit of backup where you can just chat to someone with no judgment. Do you have that kind of support?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. There's always that, and like if anyone's got any issues, you can always like talk to someone, and because everyone's sort of from a similar background, being in the military, it's always just like a safe sort of place for everyone to chill out, talk, and just play games and have fun.
And that's why we do this, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, fantastic. Gun buddy, thanks again, mate. Thank you very much, buddy. And if you are in the next games, we'll look forward to seeing you play, buddy.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Have a good one, mate. Thank you, mate.
Have a good one, mate. Well played.
Well, I believe Loose Moose is with us now. Are you there, buddy?
Yeah,
Hello, mate. How are you? Are you right?
not too bad, mate, yourself?
I'm very well, mate. So I've got myself and
I'm
Shiloh.
okay as well,
in
by
there.
the way, guys.
Hi, Shiloh.
No,
Sorry,
we
mate.
don't.
Hi, are you okay?
Leave him there, mate. Leave him there, mate. Mate. So, mate, that second game definitely. Both games were fantastic, mate. But that second game, now you guys are definitely gonna be buzzing off that one, mate.
Well, yeah, the second game, like, coming down from 5-1 to, like, not focusing properly, to have that disconnect from Grandad, the next, we just told ourselves to focus up and just play it one piece at a time, just hit kills, take our time with it, so that's what we did, and we did go quite well, so...
Yeah, so
you did very well, didn't you? So you got the you were one off your streaks, and we were like, oh, that's a game changer if you can get this streak. And obviously then you did sadly die. We were screaming, obviously when you look back on this, we were screaming like, he's there, he's there.
Oh yeah, Harry, I didn't even know he was in the corner. I was like, wait, I planted this bomb, and I was like, no way, I've just choked out. I didn't even see his body, like he was well hidden.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was a good game for both teams. Like.
So I've got to ask, how did you guys so I'm going to be quite plain with you here. So you obviously in your first scrim, you won the hard point, then you lost the last two matches.
Yep.
You then won the first hard point there, and you've lost that S&D. How did you guys rally to get that control under your belt? What did you guys have to say to each other? Because of course, yes, we won the hard point comfortably. Oh no, we're in trouble. We've just lost that hard point like we did the last one. Is this going to be a repeat? What did you guys think and do?
Well, when we played the first map against the Walking with the Wounded, obviously we won that hard point, and then we just lost that situation 6-0. So then when we lost the control, we just lost all focus, and then we just said before we played Blesma, we had to focus. We just had to say to ourselves just to win the game, and we just took it one bit at a time, hard point, and then Search, like we didn't do so good on Search on that first part until we had to reset, and then we just come back a bit, so it got us a bit of a buzz. And then obviously, like, Blesma are a good team. Both teams, like Walking with the Wounded and Blesma, are both good teams. But we just like said to ourselves, we can do it. We can do better. So we just pulled out the bag eventually on control.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So what was impressive to see was obviously you guys have got the pressure on for you guys tonight because you're the ones playing more games at the moment. So you've actually got game in hand to everyone else. So it was that pressure. I alluded to it earlier on during the stream, didn't I, Rich?
Yeah.
That you guys had to win at least 2-1 tonight against Blesma. And you didn't let that pressure get to you. Don't get me wrong, there was a few hit and miss areas, and I believe was it Jack Top that was the issue?
Yeah, Jack Top and all of them were good. Like Jack Top played differently. Like it was just struggle to try and catch him out because he was always on the move. Like we have like there's players from us like who want to be on the move as well, but with Jack it was slightly harder. So our comms had to be very, very clear of where he was, because if we picked out 3 people, we had to make sure that he was the next person to be picked. Otherwise, we just knew we were just having the same people being killed, and we didn't know where Jack was. But yeah.
Well, so you guys did manage to nail him down quite well. So if you re-look later on from that last control, you'll see that he actually floated from the B, made the kills from the B, floated to the A, made kills on the A, and then went back to the B. I believe at that point, you guys, from what I could see, you guys had stated that he was floating. Is that the case? Were you like, no, he's literally running backwards and forwards? Did you guys make that call?
Well, because we just like made sure that if A was going to be taken, we just knew for a fact we just had to sit, or like just try and sit together and obviously pick our kills off. If we knew he didn't get Jack off point, we knew Jack was still somewhere hiding, just trying to play his life. So.
Okay. And the last question on this control is that, so obviously on the defensive side for the first 2 rounds, you guys did what most people do, is you basically you'll compete against A, but you're going to write it off at the end of the day. That final round, though, you did not. You actually played very aggressively to defend that A, which surprised me and Chief Lid. What made you change your tactic? Or was it just to throw a spanner in the works, or did you think we've got this?
Well, at first when we came to 2-2, we just thought to ourselves we could push ourselves to a bit, but then as the kills came down to like what is it, like we had like how many deaths? We had about 21 lives left, and they started like 27, so we just knew we were throwing our deaths. So what we did was we just had to throw A away and just try and control B as best we could. But obviously you had like Beza being stuck in B, it was just a bit of we were all panicking, which is a bit worse thing, and then we just told ourselves to calm down and just pick our kills, and that's what came up on top.
Beza did very well. He got the 5-piece there on that B.
Yeah,
But you guys obviously remain composed, and it's very good to see. Sorry, Richie, I've been taking. I enjoy. I love these last two maps. So I'm like, I love to ask these kind of questions.
He's still buzzing over it.
It's absolutely fantastic. The gameplay that I've seen tonight has been fantastic all round, and I've stated that obviously you can tell, not in a bad way, you can tell who the newer players are to the game.
Yeah.
What is lovely to see is that they are included.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah, it's good to have new people in because obviously they learn more and obviously
Moose,
they enjoy it.
I played against you. The first time I played against you was a year and a half ago, something like that.
Yeah, just about.
And no offense, mate, you couldn't hit me for if I was the size of a barn door. Now, I'm getting shot from you, and I'm like, where did that come from? Do you know what I mean? That's the beauty about your guys' teams. All these charity teams, they bring each other on, and these guys get better. And that's what we want to see. Richie, sorry again. I'll stop.
No, it's fine, mate. It's fine, mate. You're right. But yeah, Lucy just loves a good chin wag, mate. But no, mate. I just want to ask, so obviously representing RBL, mate. What's that for you, mate? Obviously there's a sense of achievement and all that for you, mate. But how does it feel for you representing RBL in the esports side of life?
It's an amazing feeling, like, because obviously you're doing it for a great charity. And I mean, you meet some amazing people. You have a good laugh, and that, like, when you play, like, we play our rates in the RBL, so it gets competitive, but we all have a laugh. But honestly, representing them is a good feeling. Like, it's a good booster, and obviously you play with good players. Everyone's been in that RBL group, so it's like we have no rivalry against each other. Like we have arguments, obviously.
Everyone has arguments, and
yeah. Obviously, representing RBL is really good. It's a happy feeling.
Oh, fantastic, mate. And I know Shiloh asked this question earlier too. We posed this one to Gun Bunny as well. It's your community, isn't it? You've always got someone there, whether it be the esports side of it or not. It's that community you've all created, isn't it? Where you can all talk to each other, isn't it? And help each other out.
Yeah, it could be about anything. Like obviously, like about you mean anyone can be struggling with anything or any side of part of life, and then there's always someone there to look out for you.
And there's no judgment, is there?
No, not a single judgment. Like we always have a good banter. There's always good banter to make some people laugh, but there's always someone going to be supporting you there, which is really good.
Oh, fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Shay, have you got any other questions for Luce, mate?
No, I'm 100% happy with Luce. Guys, you played very well tonight. But yeah, one thing for the stream, obviously, that I'd like to highlight is just listen to what the boys have said about the no judgment stuff like that. If you are struggling or stuff like that, and you do like a bit of gaming, jump on. These guys are willing to play whenever. Believe me, they are, because whenever I'm online, they're always online, and I'm online at stupid hours. So jump on, just play some games, blow off steam. These guys love it, and you'll enjoy it too if it's something you're into. And if it's not just Call of Duty, there are other games that they play. So feel free to look into that, ask the question, and get involved, and they will welcome you. Am I right with that, Moose?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Moose, thank you very much for that time, mate, and some great games again, mate. And we'll see you again when Blesma hosts you on the 9th of July, mate.
Only if it happens again.
We'll be ready.
Awesome. Right. Cheers, buddy. Nice one, mate.
Take care.
There we go. So everyone, that was the interviews conducted with the RBL boys there, and there's a big shout out there to Baz, Loose Moose, and Gun Bunny. Thank you very much, gents. You are all legends. And that is it. Everyone, just stick around for more videos in the future.